Hello, hello, hello. I hope y'all are ready to get dragged. I'm Anna Rumor at PopCulture.
And I'm Nick Valdez from comicbook.com.
And this is Dragged, where we offer our unfiltered opinion about Drag Race because it's Snatch Game time. Is that my camera? Today we're going in on the semifinals of RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race Season 2, and this week we are all little monsters. We're dedicating ourselves to Lady Gaga if we hadn't before in our lives. But first, we've got Snatch Game. Nick, right off the bat, I gotta know, what'd you think about Snatch Game? What'd you think about taking on this iconic challenge with our celebrities?
I am all in. Like, this is what we've wanted from the beginning. We were like, oh, this competition is changing compared to Season 1. Like, this is an entirely different show, and it's gotten so much bigger. And so just Snatch Game is just icing on the cake. I am a little bummed, I have to bring her up again. Donna, I miss you every day. I feel like she would have knocked this one out of the park, but I'm glad with what we got. Like, that's the thing, too. I'm just surprised at everybody this week. I'm floored. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, first of all, same. I was equally shocked that we're even getting Snatch Game. I think we mentioned it at the beginning, but I was like mostly throwing it out there. I didn't think we'd actually get it. And double shocked, everyone did really well. I mean, a lot of them are actors. I guess I shouldn't be super surprised, but man, they really killed it. I mean, right off the bat, Mark and Delicato as Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Are you a Beverly Hills fan?
I had no idea who this was, so but I feel like I have the context clues necessary, and that's what's important. Just that accent. What was that? Is that
okay? That's what she sounds like, though. That's accurate. That's right on. I was shocked. That is like really good.
I was all in. The minute she spoke, I was floored. Absolutely. I was like, who is this? I want to know more about her.
She is quite the character, and he just did the perfect impression of her. And the gags, like the money with the tissue box, and the running for the heart of the diamond or heart of the ocean or whatever it was. That was so funny, so quick on his feet. I guess we shouldn't be surprised. He's in Hacks and Ugly Betty. Clearly Mark is a very funny actor, but that was, it was so good for me. I love that. Yeah,
it's always surprising to find that they have this character just like in their closet, they just have it ready to go. Yeah, so like the same for the rest of the cast too. Chick LaFay, Kevin McHale's Celine Dion.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, gorgeous.
Finally a good Celine Dion. Oh, very gorgeous, yeah.
That's the thing too, right? Like, first of all, gorgeous. Second of all, incredible. Like,
yes. So funny. Accuracy, I don't know. But as we know in Snatch Game, it doesn't really matter if you're accurate. It just matters if you're funny.
So many winners in the past have been just funny people, and regardless of who the character is, So the same with, Tatyana Ali. She had Eartha Kitt, which was, it's tough. It is tough because she is following Jujubee. So,
oh my gosh. A sensible 74 degrees. Yeah, right. You can't beat that. But she did a good job. She, the accent came and left, but funny. Good jokes.
It was funny. The same thing with AJ and David Bowie, the Ziggy Stardust David Bowie in particular. Good, great look too. I was floored by the look. I was like, oh, you nailed it. And the couple of jokes weren't all the way there, but when he hit.
I agree. I think that AJ was the weakest of the four, but if you put that into a regular season, safe, easily. I don't think that would have been on the bottom at all. He was quick, he got to it, but I just feel like AJ wasn't like throwing himself in there as much,
Yeah, and it must be tough though, because he's the he's the one musician left.
Right.
Compared to the rest of the performers, so he probably had less of a deep well to pull from for that, but
true.
He stuck. That's the thing, though. But he was still right there, front and center. So, really, really appreciate the effort.
So we have the Snatch Game in the books, and it's time to move on to Lady Gaga tributes. I was thrilled. I was like, thank God we're getting all the rights to these Lady Gaga songs because these are perfect lip sync songs.
What a huge library, first of all.
Yes.
That this is the example that this is a much bigger show than season 1. I would have never imagined a Lady Gaga song in general.
Right, honestly.
let alone a full performances for that. So I was all in. I was very excited. It was very fitting for a semifinals episode.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Very grand. What Lady Gaga song would you want to do if you were performing?
It would have been Bad Romance.
Me too.
That's, out of everything that spells theatrics and drag and explosiveness, which we'll get to, right? There's a reason Bad Romance is the one.
First off, we started with kind of a sleeper hit. I love this song, You and I. That was up for our girl 𝐒𝐿𝐒𝐿, and I'm curious what you thought about this because I wasn't sure.
I keep thinking back to what we were talking about, how 𝐒𝐿𝐒𝐿 has been doing so well from the beginning. Now that she's starting to plateau, it's just looking lesser than what we've seen before. And that's kind of the same thing here. I think maybe her choreography got in the way.
Yes, definitely.
It's a different kind of song, too. It's not the song you immediately picture when you think Gaga and drag. And it was a good effort, but also, it's one of those things, like, effort is not enough at this point.
The hair, I hated the hair so much. The moment she walked out, I was like, oh, what is that? It looked like an oil slick or like really bad roots, which I feel you there, but not a fan. The piano skirt was cute, but at first I didn't know what it was, and then it went bye-bye, and I was like, okay, well, bring back the piano skirt at this point. But the performance as a whole was just kind of meh. I mean, I looked at my phone during it for a second, and that's not good. I know.
Rough.
And it wasn't even an intentional. It was like I just picked it up bored, and that's not good.
And it's unfortunate too. It's just, this is the wrong time for that to happen. And unfortunately, it does explain why we get the result we get later. It's just the timing. 𝐿𝐒𝐿𝐒, who
oh my God,
had the best week of her life. I'm probably overselling that. The best week of the show so far. But what a time to really figure it all out, right? What a time to click. Coming out of the gate with Bad Romance, really, really going for it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the look was peak Bad Romance. Music video. The moves were there.
Yes.
The fire, the face, all of it was I loved that performance. By far the best 𝐿𝐒𝐿𝐒 has ever done. And like you said, I mean, what a time to really reach your peak.
The drama was there, and the fierceness, the energy, the love. And it's you figured it out, 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐿. This is the 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐿e we've wanted from the beginning. It was always there, but she just needed that push from Gaga, and that's what Gaga does, right?
Yes. Oh my God, you're so right. That is the spirit of Gaga entered her and helped her become her best 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐒. Praise be to Gaga.
It was great to see 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐒 on not only in the Snatch Game, but in Gaga, and just fully realized, and she looked gorgeous. That was so good.
She looks great all the time. I feel like that has never been her problem. The second she got in drag, I was like, this is a woman. She is stunning. And then it's just been the performance part that she needed to get into, and we're there, and it's amazing. I love watching it. Am I a 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐒 stan now? I mean, with Donna gone.
We need a new champion, right? So 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐒, I'm here, 𝐿𝐿𝐒𝐒, I'm here for you. Let's go. Chakra 7, who paparazzi, great choice. Just incredible look all around too. It just is glamorous, very it was more Tatyana Ali's theatrics, and it all kind of came together. This, I get your vision finally.
Yes, I feel like Tatyana has very grand vision. She's clearly a really creative person. And I think sometimes those have just not translated, and that's been where she's fallen through. I don't think she's ever done poorly performance-wise. I feel like sometimes it's just I have no idea what you're doing. It's just not working for me. So having that all come together this week, and that little Marie Antoinette costume.
Yes.
I loved it.
It's let them eat cake, right? it is tough because this is the semifinals, and it's when you have Thirsty exploding over there, and you have Chakra 7 proving why she's here in the first place. It's just two very different types of performances, and still to this day, Chakra 7 still probably has the best performances overall in terms of the actual lip sync and embodying these lyrics. So I'm very okay, I'm here for you, Chakra. Let's see. I've been against it a little bit, but I'm ready.
She has high highs and low lows. I think that's what it is. It's very roller coaster with her. You never know what you're gonna get, and I mean that's part of the fun of watching her.
I agree. We don't know which of the chakras we're getting, right? So
yeah, right.
Poppy Love with Born This Way, just another classic Gaga. Just here we go. I couldn't wait to see what this was going to be. More reveals.
Loves a reveal. It makes me love AJ McLean even more, just knowing how much he just loves a dramatic costume change. That just really endears him as a celebrity to me, because that is so fun, and I also love that.
I love it too, because that's the thing. Poppy's been nailing all the reveals, outside of the one maybe where she did too many at once, the Spice Girls or whatever, but the fact that she was able to do a wig reveal and then the skirt reveal, and it was a cute look overall.
It was
a nice little performance, but it's the same problem with Chick. It's you come in hot and strong, and unfortunately, as we're getting to the end, it's oh no.
Exactly. No. It was another performance where I love the in sync kind of reference, no strings attached. That was fun, but throughout, I also found myself just kind of zoning out, not looking 100%. It didn't capture my attention 100% of the time, and again, bad timing for it. But she looked great.
Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah, and the wig was so much fun. I mean, I love that. That captured my attention. Once all the reveals were done, I was like, are we taking anything else off? No? All right.
I think it might be the choreography or something that it was intentionally stiff, but it needed that little pop. That little bit of more Gaga, I guess, right? This week that's the challenge this week is
being Gaga when there's one Gaga. There could be one Gaga in a room of 100 drag queens.
The bottom two, which is a wild bottom two considering where we were at the start of all this.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking back, Poppy and Chick were both at the top of the rankings early on, and to come right at the finish line to have them both at the bottom is just a surprise. It's something I never would have thought ever, from the beginning.
Oh, same, absolutely. And I did like that we were taking the Snatch Game and the performance into account, because in regular Drag Race, sometimes you're like, wait, do the runways count? I don't really 100% know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So it was nice to know right off the bat, Snatch Game did affect that, because that really put into place for me, that's why, Poppy is down there. And then Chick, it was all performance for me. I liked her Celine. I know the judges had a little bit of issue with it, but I don't know. I thought it was funny.
I think it was her Gaga performance that brought her to the bottom too. The Celine was great, but like we said, I think the hair got in her way.
What? Who did that to her? Who did that hair to her? I know she didn't pick that. That feels like not her fault.
We need to find someone to blame for that. Who did that?
Yes. Who did that?
Unfortunately, that kind of hindered her in the actual lip sync itself, right?
It did.
Yes. So they took on Edge of Glory, another great Gaga song, and unfortunately with Chick LaFay, there was a lot of obscure face shots, and you can tell that wig was 20,000 pounds.
It was such an interesting lip sync. I really didn't know who was gonna go home, because you can't see Chick's face. It's obscured beneath, Aquanet 5000 over there. And then Poppy's down in the crowd doing, boy band crowd work, which is great, but the judges are up there.
That was a bold choice, to be sure. the second you get off a stage in Drag Race, like you either need to leap off and do that big split, the legendary jump off, or you do something explosive. You can't do crowd work.
I know. I was like, oh, okay, well, she'll get down, do that for a second, get back up. And then she kept being down there. And I was like, what is going on? This is such a swing. I don't know if it's going to be a hit or a miss. I don't know. And in the end, I guess it was like a swing and a hit, because it was 𝐒𝐿𝐒 who was sent packing this week. And I was shocked. Kevin, we'll miss you.
Especially because 𝐒𝐿𝐒, she hit it so hard so early on, and then unfortunately Kevin McHale found his groove as 𝐒𝐿𝐒 way too early. Maybe it's just timing. It's unfortunate timing, and then to be sent home in a 30,000-pound wig, it's it's an unfortunate look considering what we've had for 𝐒𝐿𝐒 over the last few weeks.
She looks so beautiful this entire season, and now she's got to lug home that massive wig and that ostrich feather thing for Celine Dion. I hope she just like tossed it in the garbage on her way out. It's not worth paying the overage fee on the airlines.
That wig was made out of 20,000 other wigs. It was stitched together, and someone thought it was a good idea for her to have. It's unfortunate.
Honestly, sabotage.
That's
okay for that.
I believe it. Let's write up that conspiracy. I believe it. I 100% believe it. Now with our top three, we have Chakra, Thirsty, and Poppy Love. A very interesting top three. I mean, I would have guessed Poppy right from the beginning, but I'm excited. I don't know what to expect out of these three for the finale.
I agree. I mean, I definitely thought Poppy is going all the way to the end from the start, but the other two, I don't think Thirsty was even on my radar. I think Chakra, I was like, maybe she'll make it to the finale, but she's not going to win. I'm shook. I don't know. Donna's not there. I don't even know what to think.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? Like we were picturing Donna in the top three from the beginning. So the fact that she's not there, I think threw us both off.
What is this world without Donna?
It's a world we're living in, I guess. I'm excited to see what this finale is, because compared to season one, this is a completely different show. So we're getting a completely different kind of finale. I don't know what to expect.
I don't know either. I mean, like, what if they did a design challenge just to mess with them for the final challenge?
Oh, no, don't do that to them right at the end. No way.
Yes.
No way.
I want to watch Mark and Delicato hot glue something.
Honestly, though, that would make this entire experience kind of perfect. That's that one final bit we needed, right?
Either way, I'm stoked for the finale. This is going to be great. What a semifinal. I'm thrilled at what we've got going forward.
We're at the grand finals.
It's happening. So come back and talk with us about it. Dragged is on every week. We're going to talk about the end of the season and our eventual winners. So I'm super excited.
100%. Can't wait.
We'll see you next week.